It's Brendle, and today we are going to be taking a look at October's budget, kind of recapping how that went, and then taking a peek at November. Let me open everything up. It has been a while since I've updated you guys on everything. Sorry, buddy's breathing a little heavy. It has been a while since I've updated you, but I tried a couple times to record, but the video was kind of wonky looking, so I decided just to visit a loss and start fresh here and just kind of resetting the month and going from there. Okay, now that I have this open, let me try to remember how I do everything. Alrighty, so here we are looking at October's monthly budget, and when we first set it up, you can kind of see we had a lot in our variable, and that's kind of how we start out, and then a big chunk for our fixed. And as the month goes by, we kind of adjust it and are able to put more into our extra, which for us, our extra is this bottom little section here, and it's going to whatever goals we have. So right now we are wanting to pay off the Tacoma, so that is where all that money is going to. We had budgeted income for $5,600. We did bring in a little bit more, about $9,300. All of our fixed expenses were the same. Mortgage is sitting at $1,174. Tacoma, our minimum is $590. Our phone bill is $118. Garbage and sewer is $82. Internet $75. Life insurance $38. That's for both of us. And Spotify and Netflix $17 and $15 respectively. And then we dive into our variable expenses. So originally we had put in $2,505, but we did increase that some, so we'll kind of go over that and talk about what we added that amount to. Groceries, we allocated $800. We did go over. It was near the end of the month, and we did kind of go twice to Costco, and we already knew we had extra money, so we decided to add a little extra. Restaurant, we had $100 and we spent $105. And then originally we had allocated a extra debt payment of $286, and we were able to add $2,212. So that is nice. So now we're going to look at our sinking funds that I have set up for what our October looked like. To start, we can kind of go down, and we had a big payment in for our auto maintenance. That was for my tires. We had pre-funded that before, so we did add a little bit extra there. And we can kind of go down. I took a trip to Montana to visit a friend, and we did some shopping there. So I spent $300 on some clothes and stuff. Matt bought some clothes. Dogs was just food and toys. Nothing too crazy. Electric entertainment. Fitness and health. So I do have a nerd fitness coaching program. It renews every 6 months for $995. And so that's going to renew in November. So we wanted to pre-fund it. That's where a big chunk of the extra for the sinking funds had went to. And what we had already spent is $500. I bought some more plates of smaller varieties for our squat rack, and then also we bought a rack to hold these bumper plates and everything. Gas was a little over $200. Gifts, we had a few birthdays. Next we have home extras. We did have our sprinklers blown out and some other little random things throughout the house. Which, actually home improvement, that's where the sprinkler, that's the $65. So home extras was just probably little things around the house, nothing crazy. The hunting category, Matt did finally get a spotting scope. I don't know if I've ever mentioned on here, but he's been talking about it for quite a few months. He went back and forth, and so he did finally get it. Next we have office supplies and books. I don't remember what was in there. Office supplies. Oh, I bought the floral box from Live Love Posh, and I got JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop advent calendar. I'm super excited about that. And then I did get a few monthly sticker kits. I think the shop is called NMH Creations. I had got 3 different months worth, so to kind of try out and see if I liked it for 2025. So that's kind of what that is from. Outdoors, this is Olio and such. Technology, Matt bought a case and car phone holder setup. Vacation, that was a trip to Montana. And our water bill came out. It's quarterly. So that's that. Next, we can take a look at November. We are a few days in, so some of this has already happened. Again, we budget $5,600. It seems to be our sweet spot, and we're very happy with how we manage our budget and how we work through everything and talk through everything. As you can see, so far we've already gotten a little extra. We are a couple paychecks in. And then if we look at our fixed expenses, we have mortgage is the same, $1,174, Tacoma's $590, phone bill's $118. So next is our sewer and garbage. Every November, our sewer and garbage goes up a little bit. And it was, I want to say 82. Yeah, it was 82. And so we weren't sure what it was going to be. And so we budgeted about a 10% increase. So we added 90, but it actually came in at 85. So it wasn't as high as we thought, just a $3 increase there. Our internet is 75, life insurance for both of us is 38, Spotify for both of us is 17, and Netflix for 15. And so far for our variable expenses, we have sinking funds at $2,220, groceries at $800, and restaurant at $100. We haven't spent too much out of either of those. And then for our extra debt, we are hoping to put at least $363, but always we want to pay more to pay off that Tacoma. So next we can take a look at our November sinking funds. We have $185 going towards our auto insurance that will renew in January. So we're kind of building that up. Auto maintenance is 100. Beauty, we're adding 100. Car tabs, we're adding 20. Matt's truck, the Tacoma, renews in December, so we might need a little bit more to cover for that. Clothes for both of us, we are adding 100. Dogs, we're adding 100. Electricity, this is gas and electric for us. We're adding 150. That's kind of the average for the year. It's a little higher, just kind of keep ahead of any increases. It did go down recently, but you never know when it'll go back up. Entertainment, we added 200. We're just kind of beefing that up because some months we use it a lot and other months we don't. We just don't know how each month will go. Fitness, we're adding 50, and there you can see that payment for my coaching had went through. And then this $50 is for any protein that we need or want. Furniture, we're adding 100. We're still thinking of getting a new mattress, but we're not sure when or where we'll get it from. Gas, we added 200. Gifts, we added 200. Just kind of keeping that up. Home extras, we added 100. Home improvement, 100. Hunting, we added 50. Medical, we added 20. Originally it was to increase this to 500, but then we spent some of it, so, but that's okay. We needed to get some medicine. And office supplies, we added 120. I need a few more things for my 2025 setup. I did get a new cover and some top tab dividers that I think are coming in tomorrow or Thursday. I had added some to accommodate that, but I'm not quite finished yet, but we'll see how it goes. Outdoors, we added 100. Technology, we didn't add anything to. Vacation, we added 100. And water bill, we added 25. And so that is where we are sitting for November. I hope you like this little recap of October and November and kind of see, I know it's been a bit and some of it is a little repetitive, but that's how I think budgeting for us goes well, is we're just in the routine and we're not making it complicated. We're not making it different every time and trying to make significant changes. It's just little bit by little bit and moving in the direction of our goals and where we want our money to go. I have thought about talking about books because I'm very interested in books and such. So I like keeping track of the books that are coming out that I like. We have Variation by Rebecca Yarros coming out November 19th. In January, there's Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. January 21st is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros also. That one I'm very excited for, if you don't know. It's the third book in her Empyrean series, which started with Fourth Wing and then Iron Flame and now Onyx Storm. Ali Hazelwood's coming out with a book, Deep End, in February. Something Like Fate by Amy Lee, February 11th. April 1st, Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez. April 22nd, Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry is coming out. On May 6th, a little different, we have The Missing Half by Ashley Flowers. She is the host of Crime Junkie. And May 13th, a collection called I Hope You Remember, which is poems on loving, longing, and living by Josie Balka, who is a TikToker who writes beautiful poems and she reads them in her closet. And they are just absolutely beautiful and heart-touching, and I can't wait to get her book. I've pre-ordered that one, her poem book, and I also pre-ordered Onyx Storm. The other ones I haven't. Usually I'll just borrow them on Libby. I don't usually have too many physical books because we don't have a huge house, so I don't want a lot of books to take up that space. So on my Libby waitlist, I have 13 different books. We have The Night We Lost Him. I don't have the authors for these, so I don't know. Maybe I'll put up a little photo. We have Tangled Up in You, Middle of the Night, Summer Romance, which I'm actually just started reading right now. Practice Makes Perfect, Same Time Next Summer, Part of Your World, The Match, The Happily Ever After Playlist, The Kiss Quotient, Most of All You, Behind Her Eyes, and The Naturals. Those are all the ones that I have on there. Some of them I kind of want to read a little bit more than others, but we'll see how it goes. And I have like a little sheet here for my book reset, as I call it. And it just shows me what's coming and what's on my Libby waitlist, because sometimes I forget which ones are newer than or older, and I kind of like to read the newer ones more quickly. That's kind of what I am looking forward to. The other thing in November are the Christmas movies that are coming out on Netflix. Actually, let me tell you about what I like there too. So let's see. We have Outer Banks season 4 part 2. So that's not really, it's not a Christmas movie at all, but it is something coming out in November that I'm excited about. The Lost City, Meet Me Next Christmas is a Christmas one coming out. Focus, it has Will Smith, I believe. And then Hot Frosty, that's a Christmas one. The Merry Gentleman's a Christmas one. Our Little Secret, and then this one's not till December, but in December, Virgin River is coming out with another season, and I love that show. So I just felt like I would want to share a little bit more with you guys. I know we talk about budget a lot, but maybe I could expand and let you get a glimpse into more of my life. So if you liked this, feel free to comment down below. Let me know what shows you're excited about coming up. I might want to add them to my little watch list. If there's any books that you're excited about, or if there's one on here that you're like, oh, I love that, can't wait for you to read it, let me know. Or if you want to let me know about a big win in your budget, if you're going towards a special goal, or if you've thought about 2025 and what you want to focus on, feel free to leave in the comments. I'd love to chit chat with you guys. I appreciate you watching and following along with me, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.